Hi everybody, Cassie here. I don't know what to actually say in this, but I figured it would be a good idea to do a pre-surgery video. In about 11 days I am getting breast augmentation, and I'm going up a significant size. Right now I'm like a 34B, and I mean, I'm not really that big, but it's not proportionate with my body. So, had the first consultation back in like December or January or something like that, and right now it's March 30. It's about to be March 31st. So, I apologize. Seems like every single time I do a video, I'm either sick or getting over something, and well, I'm getting over something, so you're gonna hear me sniff a lot and everything, and I am in my truck, so you'll hear my cats doing something. But yeah, it's 11 days on March 31st, so I'm counting today as March 31st, even though it's really the 30th. Surgery is on April 11th. I have to be there at 6:30 in the morning is when I check in, and I will be out of surgery within a couple of hours. So I'm looking about like 10 o'clock in the morning is when I'm going to be done. I've already got my narcotics, but I'm not going to be taking them because I drive a commercial vehicle. I am going to take like Tylenol and aspirin and stuff like that, but only when I'm able to. Can't eat anything the day before or 12 hours prior, so can't do that. I've also quit vaping and quit smoking. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but I do have like a vaping addiction because I need my nicotine. But I quit that just so I can be able to get the surgery done. So yeah, I went to the plastic surgery place. The place I'm going to, the place I'm going through is Portland Plastic Surgery Group, and they are located in Portland. Dr. Baltrusch is actually really cool and really friendly, and he knows what he's talking about, so I'm actually really thrilled I'm going through such a place. They do take Trillium and OHP. I'm not entirely sure whether or not they take Pacific Source. I think they do, but for anybody living in the state of Oregon, Dr. Baltrusch is really friendly, kind, and honest. I will say he's very honest. He's been through my procedure thoroughly when we were talking about it. I am doing submuscular. My right breast is going to be a 500cc, and my left breast is going to be around a 455, somewhere around there. So I'm going to be moving up to a C or D cup. In fact, I do have pictures. I don't know if I can be able to insert them in this video because I'm not working on my laptop. I'm working on my phone, as I said before in my previous videos. But I will do my best to show what I would look like in a couple of weeks. So I also do a day before surgery video as well, and I'll do a day of surgery video, and then I'll do post surgery. So I'll be able to get those in there as well. So we talked about a lot of things, and he said, we're gonna hover around those areas, but if this is what you really want the day of surgery, then you'll wake up with what you really want, which is really cool because he wasn't really like against it. He thinks that it's also proportionate with my body, but he also only he's biased, so or he's in between. He doesn't have an opinion, is what I'm trying to say. Like, he wants what you want. If you want to be happy with whatever size, then he tries to go for it. But he also has his medical opinion, where if it's not going to work, then he's going to say it's not going to work. You need to choose a more realistic size. And I didn't have to size down. I actually sized up from what I wanted because originally this one was going to be a 455, and this one, my left hip was going to be a no, sorry, this was going to be a 425 420 or 400, something like that, and this one was going to be the 455. I actually went up a size because I thought it was going to be a lot better, more proportionate, and better to my frame, which proportionate but better to my frame, better to my figure. I think I'd be able to tote those around. They are going to be a little bit more heavier than what I originally chose, but I gave him reason, and I told him why, and he said he will do what he can. It's not unrealistic. He actually agrees that it's proportionate in a medical standpoint, and I went up in size because a lot of people who think that the size they really want, like the first couple of weeks of actually going to a consultation, usually go up in size anyway after they get the surgery. So I am just going to go ahead and go up the size before surgery. That way I'm not going to go up a size after surgery, because I don't think my tits could be any bigger than what they are, what they're going to be. So, and I'm not basing it on like future references. I'm basing it on what my body has done and where my body's going. So I like the implants that I'm getting, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about my reasoning about why I'm choosing the implants that I'm choosing, and the method of procedure. So I am going. This is Lua. She's a pain in the butt. And Light is down there somewhere as well. But anyway, I am going with the submuscular instead of subglandular. And if you don't know what submuscular is, it's going underneath my muscle instead of above my muscle. The subglandular is subglandular is going above the muscle, but underneath the breast pocket. Or, well, they're going to be creating a breast pocket. So it's going to be underneath the actual, like, the gland. And then underneath the muscle is going to be the submuscular. Because you can already tell I have, breasts. And this is just through hormonal replacement therapy. So that's estradiol, progesterone, and a 1.5 years of spironolactone. So, I mean, I've got breasts. They're not proportionate, but I mean, they do the job. And yes, I know you can see my nipple. We're being medical professional right now. My nipple actually, when I started HRT, grew about 3 times its size. So, like, the areola is actually, like, around here, and the nipple, as you can tell, is right there. So, they actually grew in size, which is good. Going into breast augmentation, when I go through breast surgery, they're going to make my breasts sisters, not twins type deal. So they're not going to be the same. He's going to do his best not to have to move or realign my nipples, which is really good. We did talk about like nerve damage and stuff like that, and sensitivity issues, because of the size I'm going. I may have a more risk of sensitivity issues, or numbness, or where I won't be able to feel anything, and that's because I'm stretching out the side nerves that go into the nipple. The reason why I'm going submuscular is because it's more of a natural look instead of subglandular, where they're going to have the torpedoes and they stick up and kind of take like a teardrop shape. That's basically something that I don't think would be proportionate or something that I would like. So I am going with the submuscular, because underneath that muscle you're going to have the protection layer of your muscle. It's going to be a more natural look, a more natural feel, and basically with the way that it's going to be, it's gonna be more natural looking and feeling. Sorry, I'm wheezing because I actually just like walked around, so one of my cats got out, so I apologize. You're gonna hear that too. The type of implant that I'm going with, I know that there are two types of implants. You have the saline, and then you have the newer up version of the silicone, which is the gummy silicone. And I'm actually going with the gummy silicone. So, a lot of people were like, well, why aren't you going with the saline? Isn't the saline a lot safer? Well, in theory, yes. The saline is safer. But the saline has a more upper chance of rupturing. And yes, it'll be easier to tell when they rupture. However, when they rupture, they're going to deflate. The gummy silicone, at least if that ruptures, which is a harder chance of rupturing, especially since they're going submuscular, yes, you won't be able to tell that it's ruptured, but that's why you do the checkup appointments. That's why you keep getting checked up and everything like that, and then in 10 years you get them replaced. Since I'm going submuscular, I'm lowering that risk of it rupturing. So from a 10% to a 5% to a 3%, especially with how my muscles are and built with my body. Previously, before HRT, I am gifted / blessed, if you will say. I'm not very religious, but most people are. So with that being said, I was gifted / blessed with the muscles that I have. I never worked out, but I was always built like a brick shit house, is what my dad said. So, I have a more chance of it not rupturing in my body with the route that I'm going. And I've done a lot of research. I've done a year's worth of research about what I'm wanting and what I want to do. So, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with the doctor that I chose. I'm happy with the route that I'm going through. So, April 11th of 2024, I will have the breasts that I want. I will go ahead and talk about, in my next video, about recovery. We're going to be talking the day before surgery. So, March 10th, I'll be making another video. And then April 10th, I'll be making another video. And then April 11th, the day of surgery, I will also make another video. They are going to put me under and everything like that, so I already know kind of the process about what they're going to be doing. I've already signed the consent forms and everything like that today. So I'm very thrilled about what's about to happen. Like it's going to be very interesting. So I'm going to really enjoy the route that I'm doing, because I mean, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna be very comfortable. Now, I know a lot of you guys are asking, and a lot of you girls really, you're getting breast implants and you drive a commercial vehicle, you drive a semi. How's that gonna work? Well, I'm taking off from the 10th through the 16th. And the reason why I'm doing that is because technically, if I did not work for night transportation, I'd be coming from home and, sorry. I'd be coming from home and basically, driving back and forth from home. And I live 2.5, 3 hours away from my doctor's office that I'm getting my breast surgery from. they wanted me to come in on the 15th. And basically, give me 1 second. Hold on. Sorry about that. My cat had knocked something over. I had to clean it. So they expected me on the 15th to drive from my house back to the office to talk about, you know, the healing and everything like that, the healing process, to make sure that I'm healing correctly, looking at the scars and everything like that, which I'm going to be doing in person. So the way I see it, if they expected me to drive from my house, which is 2.5 hours, 3 hours away, to their office, I should be good to drive a commercial vehicle. So I'm going back to work on the 16th. Hence the reason why I'm not going to be taking the narcotics, because the narcotics in my system I won't be able to drive until I'm cleared to actually drive. So I'm going to be doing Tylenol and all that stuff. And if I feel like I need to do the narcotics, then I'll, talk about it and everything like that. Be like, hey, look, so I tapped out and took the narcotics because, yeah, it's that much painful. Speaking of narcotics, they gave me oxycodone and some other medication. Let me move these snacks, treats, cat treats. I know they gave me oxycodone. And then they also gave me another medication, which is called ondansetron. Say that 10 times fast and you'll probably get it. I suck at saying long ass words, so yeah. So they gave me that, and they gave me the oxycodone. So I'm very weary and very temperamental about taking drugs because I don't want to be addicted to them. I had an addiction in the past, and those were from opiates, so go figure. I'm definitely wanting to be careful and be wary about the medication that I take, so yeah. So I'm gonna try and tough it out because I am a tough woman, and I think I could do it. And if not, then I'll take some painkiller. I'll do what I have to do in order to make sure that I'm completely okay and healing correctly and not mentally fucked up in the head. So, with that being said, like I said, I'll go ahead and make another video the day before surgery and then the day of surgery, and then I'll do post videos as well. But as of right now, this is all the information I have. I'm doing the most natural thing. I'm doing the most natural look. I'm doing the most natural way in my head that's going to be proportionate with my body and where I'm going to be at. So, if you guys have any questions, like I said, comment down in the section below. This is Cassie. So, if you want any, help or any information that you need, I will do my best to answer in the comment section down below, and I'll give you a way to get in contact with me if you need me. For a lot of people who do know me, you can find me on social media, like Instagram is Cassie Rayenko, and then of course my Facebook. I am in a lot of trans groups, so, and there's not a lot of people named Cassidy in the world. So if you find a Cassidy Watson Smith, hi, that's me. So, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, take care.